Welcome back, trainers, and we're going to be taking a look at Shadow Politoed. Now, I wanted to make a Shadow Poliwrath. I don't have two Shadow Poliwags, so I just went with this one. Now, I'm contemplating even making an XL, this one here, powering it up, when Ultra League comes around, because it actually is going to be pretty good. Now, the performance was amazing. It's spammy, and it hits hard. I'm not going to go with the Legacy Earthquake. We're going to go with Blizzard, because I don't want to use an Elite TM. I could technically, no problem, but I just found it to be better with Blizzard with the team comp that I'm going to be using here. So we got Toxicroak in the lead the entire time. You know how I love this Toxicroak. Now I wanted to make a theme battle of Battletoads, like frogs, right? But there's a little bit of a problem. As you can see, we are paired up with the Dugong, and later we're going to be pairing it up with Lapras, and it worked a lot better with Lapras because you're going to be able to spam Surf a little bit faster. So two Pokemon with Surf. We got the Politoed and the Lapras. Now, the reason why we couldn't go with an all-frog team is because Semitoad, is ground and water. So, we have a little bit of a vulnerability to grass there other than the Toxicroak. And if we went with Venusaur, then we're going to be a little bit vulnerable to flying. So, it's unfortunate. We're just going to stick with this one here. But with that said, if you do enjoy my content, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out quite a bit. Let's see what we have going on here. Met with a Slugma in the lead. They're going to be swapping into a Primeape. I decided to go ahead and stay here because, well, we have Politoed to handle that Slugma, water, and rock type, while Toxicroak has a great matchup up against the Primeape here. And the Dugong doesn't really want to see fighting, so we'll just stay right here. Shield that up, farm down. We're looking just beautiful. So what are they going to come back in here with? Let's see it. And I'm having a blast. I love this Remix Cup, folks. I'm not, Great League's good. Yeah, but it's not my league. I'm more of an Ultra and Master League guy. All right, so they have a Trevenant. That's good. We're going to come back in here with the Dugong, and we got super effective ice moves. We're going to let that go through because Dugong is just too thick. No shields left. They're catching. Very nice catch with the Mad Cargo here. We're going to go ahead and bring in the old Politoed. Get off one of these Surfs, and that's pretty much it here. I mean, this is a Shadow Surf from a stab Pokemon, Politoed. Personally using it, I'm going to tell you it's kind of a little OP. a little bit. I mean, it's Shadow, at the end. Look at that damage. Look at that. I mean, give me... It's crazy. That's why I don't really need Earthquake. Well, I mean... Earthquake will come in useful a lot of times, but like I said, the team comp we have, we need a little bit of coverage for flyers. So we have a battle up against Whiscash with our Toxicroak. We're going to go ahead and swap into Politoed. They're going to be bringing in Wigglytuff here. Now, I go for Surf, and they know better. They let it go. So, yeah, we're not in a great position. Getting to another one here. Playing a little dangerous on my end. If they sneak a Charm through, it's over. Yep, there you go. Oh, they didn't sneak it through. They got it through. Unfortunately, not able to get to another one. We could have hit Blizzard, but hindsight's 2020. You could have changed everything if you knew the future, right? So we're going to go ahead and shield up this Ice Beam just because we want to preserve that health. We have two shields. Let's not get stupid stingy. Farming it down, loaded energy, immediately swapping into Dugong so we can just let it go through as opposed to Politoed. Toxicroak getting taken out of one shot there. We want to hold on to that Toxicroak for now. And we can let this go through. I mean, what are you going to hit me with, a Blizzard? No, they're not. They're going to keep going Mud Bomb, and it is technically starting to add up, so we can't get too comfortable here. Going to go ahead and throw the Icy Wind. And, yeah, they have a Alola Marowak in the back. This is not looking great. Going to let this Bone Club go through. I could have made it to Aqua... Was it Aqua Tail? What is that? No, it's not Aqua Tail. It's a Water Pulse. It's such a horrible move. Yeah, we could have went to that, sure. But we swap into Toxicroak here, going for the Mud Bomb. We got another Mud Bomb ready to go, so we're going to go ahead and shield this up, go for it. And the counters are doing damage to that Ghost type. Can we farm it down? Oh my gosh, Toxicroak just farmed down a Ghost. Let's freaking go. This thing's amazing. Going to go for the Mud Bomb. We got two of these ready to go. Not going to let them sneak in a quick move here. Going for another one, folks. So we're going to be able to do this. I don't know. It's going to be a little close. Come on, Toxicroak. I don't think it's going to happen. They're going to take me out. I don't know how much energy that stinking thing has. And, oh my goodness. They're taking the, what, they got like 2 HP over there. Good game. That was a good game. All right. Let's keep it moving here. See what we're going to be met with. I was seeing great leads with the ice in the back. Oh, yeah. So we have a Wigglytuff here. Now, yeah, we're fighting, but we're also poisoned. This isn't the worst case because they have to Fear Sludge Bomb, right? So we're going to go ahead and go for the Mud Bomb here. Getting a shield, great. Going to swap into our Dugong, which is going to be a better matchup than Politoed because we're doing a little bit more damage with our Quick Move and we're tankier. So we can take those charms, right? Technically, the Politoed can take the Ice Beam too, right? Because it's water type, but they went straight for the Play Rough. They know better, doing as much damage as they possibly can. We still have 2 shields, holding on to all 3 Pokemon. Coming in here with a Stunk Tank. We're going to go straight for the Icy Wind, of course, to lower that attack. As soon as we do, they bring in their Greedent to start farming us up. That sounds good to me. Now, I was thinking, what should I do? Politoed. I think you can do this, buddy. Let's go for it. So yeah, you got the Bullet Seed, super effective, but whatever. We have Body Slam and Crunch to worry about. They're going for a Crunch, no debuff, fantastic. Now, Greedent is just a normal type, so I mean, just going to go for the Surf here. It is doing a ton of damage. Now, technically, I wanted that Greedent to have health. We'll see how this works out here. Going for another Body Slam, and we get to the Surf. This is pretty crazy here. And we're going to go in with our Toxicroak, and we're going to farm up right now. Swapping, still 2 shields. We shield this up simple. We're not going to throw any charge moves. What would be the point? I don't think we... Oh, no, we could have. Yeah, there's just no point, though. Build up that energy and just throw it onto the Stunk Tank. It's going to take it out. That thing is very squishy in the Great League. And we take the win. Non-stab Mud Bomb. Let's go. Next battle. What are we going to see, folks? Level 17. Perrserker. Great lead. Let's get it. Finally. Swapping into a Hypno, horrible matchup. I'm going to go ahead and bring in Dugong. We still need to worry about Thunder Punch, which is going to be doing an okay amount of damage. So we're going to go ahead and shield this up, although we could have taken it, but I want to stay comfortable for this matchup. I don't want to lose it because we do have the Toxicroak on the team, which is kind of weak, and I don't want to go in there and farm down with Mudshot Politoed right now. So we're going to go ahead and shield up. Go for another Icy Wind here, and now we can let all the charge moves go through. I mean, if they go for Shadow Ball, it's no problem. I mean, their best bet is just to go for a double Thunder Punch at this point. So there's one. Can they get to another one? And they're swapping, holding on to that energy, bringing in Crustle to get debuffed to catch. Sounds good to me. We're going to go ahead and bring in Politoed because Crustle's weak to water. Let's get it. So we're going to go ahead and just bring it in, go for the Surf. And like I said, this thing was amazing. I had a blast. Well, what about the regular Politoed? I honestly haven't really been using it too often at all. The only thing I know about Politoed is it's annoying for the Pokemon that I like to use, specifically Mawile. All right, so they're going to be bringing back that Perrserker. We're getting to a Surf. I mean, this Surf is just ridiculous damage. Super effective with the Quick Move as well. And it's over at this point. I'm going to come back in with Toxicroak. Let this go, no problem at all. Foul Play taking us out. We still have Dugong left. I mean, yeah. They swap into their Hypno. We immediately bring in our Dugong here. I actually forgot about that, so good. Going to go ahead and let it go through. Bring in our Toxicroak and counter down without even a confusion registering. And going straight for the Mud Bomb up against Perrserker to take the win. We had a good lead, so all right. Let's see what we're going to be met with next here. It is going to be a Machamp. Love to see it. Love it. Let's go. All right. Rock Slide's still going to hurt you. Yeah, it's resisted without even stab, but that's Shadow Machamp. The thing is disgusting. So they're going to actually be baiting me with a Cross Chop, but I guess better safe than sorry. So, hey, whatever. Sounds good to me. We're going to go ahead and go Mud Bomb. Now, we have to worry about them going for another, well, not another Cross Chop, but we're going to go ahead and just let this go through. Calling that, yeah, it's definitely not a Rock Slide. Bringing in a Sylveon. We're going to go ahead and go for the Mud Bomb here. Getting that last shield, great, fine, no problem at all. I don't care. Perfect. So we're going to go Dugong because, again, like that situation with the other Charm user, Politoed is going to be able to spam the Surfs. Yeah, it's not a horrible matchup when the shields are down, but I'd rather just go with the Dugong because we're going to be able to take those Charms a lot better while getting off that Icy Wind here too, lower the attack. And we're getting to another one before they release a Psyshock, which is pretty incredible. Wasn't counting. You'd think they would made it. I think what they wanted to do, looks like, is not throw a charge, come in and farm up on the Dugong with Toxicroak, which makes perfect sense. We're going to immediately swap, bringing in our Dugong here and going for these Weather Balls. And they're Weather Ball, Surf. Okay, I feel like a fool right now, folks. Yeah, I just said Weather Ball and I paused it. It's like, wait a minute. I see everybody using Weather Ball. What am I doing? Am I using Surf, really? Did I screw up completely? You're supposed to have Weather Ball on your Politoed. Yeah, you're supposed to have Weather Ball. Now, I looked at it, and Surf's doing a little bit more damage, but with a little bit more energy cost. You got to build up more energy to use it. Doesn't look like I have, like, a super disadvantage. Could have helped me out a little bit better to have Weather Ball, potentially. But at the same time, I was doing a little bit more damage with Surf, so I think we weren't completely in the in the bad. Folks, I don't know, man. That was just silly. I don't really do that too often. So it just shows you how much I really do not care about Politoed. I like it. I'm not trying to do, disrespect. I'm just saying. Oopsies. You maybe want to go with Weather Ball. I guess we're showcasing Surf. Let's go. All right. Surf's up, dude. So we're going to see them swap into their Toxicroak. We already have a Mud Bomb ready to go. We're going to throw that. I think we swap after this. Yeah. Bring it in a Politoed here. We want to hold on to that Toxicroak for a little bit longer. We don't want to shield up a Mud Bomb here. As opposed to, oh my gosh. Do you see that? I see Weather Ball wouldn't have done that. See? Let's go. Okay. So we're not all bad here. It's all good. Surf, Politoed, Shadow. There you go. Something you haven't really seen too often. People are using Weather Ball. I use Surf. Let's go. So the reason why we wanted to hold on to that Toxicroak is, yep, counter down the Empoleon and Chia. Next battle, folks. What are we going to see here? Primeape. Oh, yeah. I love it. See, we got that ice in the back. Keep putting that ice in the back. We keep seeing Steel fighting. I love it. Let's go. So we're going to let this go through. Ice Punch, Night Slash. Yeah. What we do is go for the Mud Bomb here. They shield it up. And, oh, okay. Well, technically, they would sometimes shield it up. I guess they felt comfortable in just letting it go. But what happens is you let the first Primeape move go with your Toxicroak. You shield the next one, farm it down. They use the shield, you use the shield, but you come out with energy and health. All right, so this is fine. We still have a 2 shield. We come in here with Dugong, and we're able to get off the Mud Bomb 2 onto the Kingdra. And we called the Octazooka. Yeah, definitely not going to be an outrage. And they swap into Perrserker. We go ahead and bring in our Politoed here. Super effective with a quick move. Going for our Surf. All right, special Poke Surf. I mean, look at the damage. I was confused. All right, so here, let's just talk about it really quick, how I was using Surf here. So I guess I felt something off. Like I wasn't registering I needed a Weather Ball. I was just a kind of a quick morning. I'm just now recovering from my thing that I have going on here. So, and I wasn't sick. I didn't get anything. Don't worry. It was just an actual physical problem that I had. Hurt myself. But I'm fine now. So, almost there. Anyways, as I was using Politoed, I was like, man, this Surf does a lot of damage. I don't remember Shadow Politoed doing this much with Weather Ball. Oh my goodness, so silly. So we have Frostlass. This was just a test run. Just Dugong was good. It was just holding me back in some cases. So I was like, let's try Frostlass. Frostlass is good and all, but I had a few unsuccessful battles. Yeah, they hit me with a freaking, oh my goodness, with the Hurricane there, and they have a double flyers. Are you kidding me? This is why we couldn't run a Battletoad team, because I guess we could have went with 2 water types, but here's, if you're thinking, well, you're still running 2 water types. I mean, well, you were, not with the Frostlass, so what's the difference? Yeah, those other ones like Seismitoad, they just can't cover those flyers like the Dugong and the Lapras can with their ice moves, right? It's just grounded water. It's like a Swampert, but not spammy and bad. All right, it's not bad, but it's not great. It's this damn meta, man. It's just the way it works. It's the way she goes. Sometimes she goes, sometimes she comes. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go for Surf here. I'm not building up to no Blizzard. Swap into Toxicroak, and here's Toxicroak. Now, I shouldn't have. Actually, should I have went for that? No, that's fine. It's fine. I didn't need to throw that charge move, but Toxicroak said, come on, bring it on. I got counter. You're super effective to me, and I'm neutral to you. I got the most OP quick move in the game. Next battle met with a Machamp. Love to see it. Let's go. Look at that damage with counter. Well, we take resisted damage from that Shadow Machamp. Throwing that Mud Bomb. And we're definitely, I think we shield this up. Oh, we call it. Wow, yeah, I mean, when they build up that much extra energy, you could probably think that they're going to be baiting you. So double cross chop is what I've been seeing today. So all of a sudden changed. Like, it used to be Rock Slide, but now it's like double cross chop. Did somebody like make a video or something? They're bringing in a Sunny Cast form. Oh yeah, sounds good to me. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Politoed here. They're definitely not at no Solar Beam, so we can easily farm up extra because they kind of threw quick there. So we just an indication that they don't have Solar Beam, or at least they're not built up to it. Taking them out, great, and we have energy ready to go. Politoed's like, let's go. I'm the oddball here. I'm the black sheep with Surf. What's going on here? Confusing the opponents. Like, wow, what a scrub. He's not even using the right moves here. Definitely could have helped me out in some cases. Since we're Shadow, we're doing that much more damage. So, yeah, Probably could have went for that, but I guess, well, doesn't really matter. Tomorrow's another day. Hey, so we'll try it out there. All right, so going for that Surf, bringing in the Lapras here. Now, we're going to take super effective damage from this thing, but Lapras is thick without the Shadow portion of it. They swap in, and it immediately gets taken out, and they back out like, meh. I know the feeling. Let's get it. Next battle, what are we going to see? And we're going to be using Lapras for the remainder of the video. At the end of the team, it's going to be in the back, third slot, and it all does matter. If you don't believe in that stuff, hey, it's all good. I'm not here to argue with you. They're going to be swapping into a Noctowl. We built up to Blizzard, and this is a little unfortunate. Hitting a Surf, and they let it go. We could have just... With that one-shot at the Noctowl, a Blizzard that's non-stab, but with Politoed's attack and Shadow, I think it may have. I think it may have one-shot at it. If anything, it would have been very close. But nonetheless, here we're going for another Surf. All right, so it's unfortunate the quick moves are doing hardly anything here. They're going to farm us down. Yikes. So I do something incredible. Is it really incredible? I go in here with Toxicroak and I farm down. I know they're going to hit a charge move. They're not going to get to 2. So we're simply going to shield this up and farm it down, building up energy while going up against our weakness, and it's gone. Is it, though? Let's see. Looks like I'm really trying to swap into Lapras immediately. And yeah, Whiscash, we catch this Mud Bomb here. Great. Show me another double flyer, team. Show me another double flyer. They're staying here. Some in the back doesn't want to see Lapras. Okay, so yeah, there's some back there weak to ice potentially. Or water, even more so than the Whiscash. Whiscash is part water, so it's not really super effective. It's just kind of neutral. Whiscash is solid. I have a video I'm going to upload with it later. It's not really specifically highlighting it, but was on the team. So we're going to go ahead and let this go. I don't really want to take it out. I want to farm a little bit more because I want to know what's back there. What is it? Frostlass. Oh my gosh. I mean, technically, yeah, it's something that that doesn't want to see a Lapras. Okay. So we go for the Mud Bomb. I don't know how. Oh, yeah. I remember this one. I seriously almost hit back out right here. I was like, yeah, this is over. One of those battles you get annoyed where you knew you could have won. They hit an Avalanche, and I'm like, yeah, Avalanche here. And I'm seriously wondering why I didn't push back out, but I'm glad I didn't. All right, and I'm going to tell you, I thought there was another Pokemon right here. I was just, this whole time, I thought that they had another Pokemon left for whatever reason. And once I realized that, I was thinking, wow, good thing I didn't back out. Let's go. Next battle, we're met with a Mawile. Let's get it. Regular Mawile, swapping into an Noctowl. We're going to bring in Lapras immediately. Yeah. So the alignment is working great here. My turn. Finally, let's go. Getting a good lead on a Mawile. It seems like I'm always getting bad. Well, certainly not always getting bad, at least with my Mawile. So we're going to let that one go through and then farming them down. Yeah, beautiful timing there. Coming in with a Trevenant. All right, so I had a choice to make. And after I hit Surf, I was thinking, you know, I could have went for Skull Bash. And then, sure, shielded it up, whatever. But then I would have been able to stay in the fight longer, higher defense, doing that much more damage with our quick move. And then we could have shielded this up. We still shielded up, I think. And still have been in a better position. So they swap back into Mawile, which does have Ice Fang, very spicy. I always run Fire Fang. I'm sure that the other Fangs can work out great. We take it out before it can even get off a power-up punch. In comes the Trevenant here, and we're just going to go for the Mud Bomb. We just want to get that shield chip damage. They don't know if we don't have Sludge Bomb exactly. I think they shield it up because they're just low anyways. It's not like they're going to let this move go through. I have so much health left. Take me out, no problem at all. We come in here with the Lapras and take him out with quick moves. Looking good. Now we could have, like I said, went for the Skull Bash to stay in there longer, but whatever. We still won. Next battle, we're going to see a Lickitung. Gotta love it. They're swapping into a Pidgeot. We're going to go ahead and bring in old trusty Lapras. Man, I love using this thing when it's not Shadow. I love using it when it's Shadow, but it's just so much more comfortable being able to take hits with something that is meant to be thick and is actually thick, like Lapras. So we're going to let that go through. How to call it? I wasn't counting, so whoopee. All right, so we are farming them down. And me spacing it out. Yeah, my attack has been debuffed by 2 stages, and I'm forgetting about all of that. I should have went for a Skull Bash here, but I sillily go for Surf. And at first I was wondering, what the heck? How is that thing so tanky? And then it hit me. Oh yeah, you're debuffed, mister. All right, so we're getting to another Surf here, third one. Just putting in that work. I don't want to swap. That's what's going on here. I just want them to take me out. It's not too threatening in the back. I mean, Power Whip. but we'll just bring in Toxicroak. Body Slams are going to start adding up, though, but they're pretty low on their health. They did gain a bunch of farms, so we'll go ahead and shield this one up here, and I think we're going to be good to go. They're going to swap right after this into a Toxicroak of their own, so we're going to go ahead and throw the Mud Bomb to get that shield from them, swap into our Politoed here, and then we're going to do our Surf thing. Surf's up, dude. Let's get it. Going straight for it. And I don't know, man. I think Surf's fine. I mean, I just went to look at it after I just described, the whole incident and me not, just coming to the realization that I'm using the wrong charge move on my Shadow Politoed that I just invested in and showcased for you all. It was number 2, and it's not like it's a horrible move. And as you can see, it's still doing a ton of damage. All right, so it's still fine. We're taking the win there and looking good. They back out. Let's keep it moving here. Next battle, what are we going to see? For the lead, it is going to be a Diggersby. All right, we're just getting these good leads with that ice in the bag, pulling out that ground, pulling out those flyers, pulling out those steals. They swap into a, forgot what the thing's name is, Grobe Ice. It's pretty thick. If you're wondering what's the difference between this and Trevenant, got the same moves. Well, this one here, Grobe Ice has the sticker, and can it charge faster with Hex slightly? Maybe I'm just scrubbing out right now, but anyway, taking the win there. I shielded it up because that C-Bomb did way too much, and seeing that they had another Pokemon weak to the Lapras, I figured let's go ahead and shield it up. They're coming back in here with it. I'm thinking you got a flyer in the back. If my memory serves me correct, it's a Crobat, and if that's true, this is the last battle, or we got one more. So we let that go. I figured it was going to be that. They got a Crobat in the back. All right, perfect. No problem. Lapras is still low. We're going to get to the Surf here. Just a surfing team, folks. Surf's up. All right, so we're getting that through. They're throwing this, which is perfect. Since they didn't farm me down, it took away all my reliefs of potentially losing here. All right, so in comes the Politoed. We're getting to the Surf, but they're getting to a charge move. It's certainly going to be Poison Fang, so we don't have to worry. But I'm going to shield it up anyways because I'm not going to play any stupid games right now. And we're going to go for the Surf and take the win. There you have it. Surf, Shadow, Politoed, putting in the work. And looking good. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in my next video. Take care, traders.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!